Alright, so last time we learned about how to talk to people, the importance of just communication skills during interviews. And today we're going to learn about listening. We all do it. Hopefully you're doing it right now. But before we talk about listening and how it applies to interviews, what I really want you guys to do is I just want you to have a moment where you just listen. I'm going to turn on a song and I want you guys to just listen to it. Break down the instruments that you hear. If you have a thought, don't try and make sense of it at the time. Just really allow that thought to work in your brain. I'm going to play it for a couple minutes and then we're going to get back together and just have a little chat, okay? So you guys can close your eyes if you need to. We're just going to have a little moment of zen, okay? Alright. Alright. So, from what you heard, what were some things that stood out to you? Some things that you noticed? Yeah.
Okay. So first thing is like right off the bat I was like, okay, Zen, I can do that. Like so the meeting was like, all right, think you'll get, you know. But the longer that I listened, and I was like first listening to the music because you instructed us to just break it down. So I was like, all right, picking out the music, picking out like the bass part, noticing like the quality of the speakers, just like the music itself. And then I started to like pay attention more to like my actual like person. I realized halfway through that like exercise that I had actually been like clenching my teeth together the entire time. Wow. Which is interesting because I was so relaxed mentally, but physically I was like not relaxed. And so I started listening like to my actual physical self in addition to the surrounding of the music.
That's really cool. Thank you for sharing that. Any other thoughts or opinions?
I tried to decipher if it was a xylophone or a piano. But I don't know much about either. So.
Well, that's it. I feel like it's a piano, but I'm not sure. Kylie, did you have anything you wanted to add?
I was focused mostly on, at the beginning, what sounded like static, but I think it was like white noise or beach waves that were like in the very back. Just like adding in that keynote of just like a background noise that was just overlaid on top.
It also reminded me of those videos that you see of people like making noise for like the non-speaking movies, you know, and they're like doing a bunch of weird stuff.
You know, I really appreciate all the different like perspectives that you guys brought, because like the first time that I listened to this, I thought of like a scene came into my head, and it was like this, like somebody coming home on a train and their family's waiting at the train station for them, and it's like anxiety and nervousness is sitting with the person on the train, but it's like excitement as well. And so that's kind of what popped into my head. And before we listened to the song, I instructed you guys not to really, like, if you had a thought or something like that, to not try and make sense of it. Because, I mean, bring it into, like, when we go into interviews or when we're listening to somebody in general and they're talking to us, we're not supposed to be thinking, oh, like, what am I going to say next? Like, what is trying to really just jump the gun on your thoughts. We're supposed to just hear them out, and then after they're done, trying to put words to what you want to say next. So that's just a little activity I wanted to start with, so that we could all really just be more mindful of ourselves and of others as we listen.